Mr. Evolution 777.
And kill them wherever you find them. I knew this was a religion of violence and hate. You didn't even read the whole verse. I've read enough to make an educated decision. Just read the verses before and after this. Otherwise, how are you going to understand the context? Nah. You can't just read half a verse. What about the context? I've read everything that I need to read about your violent religion of hate. Okay, just let me read the verse before and after. Okay, this is the verse before. And fight in the way of Allah those who fight you, but transgress not limits. Truly Allah does not love the transgressors. Okay, and this is the verse after. But if they cease, then Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful. La 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 la, I can't hear you, I can't hear you, la 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 la, kill them wherever you find them, la 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 la.
As you know, ladies and gentlemen, there appears to be a couple handfuls worth of non-believers out there who are trying to pick up views off Pat Kendall. And this particular individual posted a video to Pat Kendall saying that, well, the Qur'an teaches that Allah is merciful. He's trying to be clever by playing devil's advocate as well as playing the character, I guess, the non-believer who doesn't pay attention to what the passages actually say or the context, which is very fucking stupid. That's something religious people usually do. They sit there and they say, out of context, you haven't read the whole passage. Well, if you don't mind, my new little friend, let me share some passages with you. I'm not going to play devil's advocate, though. I'm not going to play the out-of-context game. I'm going to read it for what it actually says, because I don't give a fuck about whatever your agenda is, whether you're a non-believer or not. According to chapter 2, verse 6, as for the disbelievers, whether thou warn them or thou warn them not, it is all one for them, they believe not. Allah hath sealed their hearing and their hearts, and on their eyes there is a covering. Theirs will be an awful doom. And of mankind are some who say, we believe in Allah and the last day, when they believe not. They think to beguile Allah and those who believe, and they beguile none save themselves, but they perceive not. In their hearts is a disease, and Allah increaseth their disease. A painful doom is theirs because they lie. So anyone who claims that they don't believe in Allah, and this could be a Christian, this could be a Jew, this could be an atheist or agnostic, it says that their God has sealed our hearts. Their God has caused us to be in our non-belief, and He is going to bring doom to us. Oh, the whole merciful Allah. Gee, thanks. According to chapter 2, verse 24, and if ye do it not, and ye can never do it, then guard yourselves against the fire prepared for disbelievers, whose fuel is men and stones. According to chapter 2, verse 98, who is an enemy to Allah, and His angels, and His messengers, and Gabriel and Michael? Then lo, Allah is an enemy to disbelievers. Chapter 2, verse 257. Allah is the protecting guardian of those who believe. He bringeth them out of darkness into light. As for those who disbelieve, their patrons are false deities, talking about pagans and anybody that believes in different gods. They bring them out of the light into darkness. Such as rightful owners of the fire, they will abide therein. Basically means that that's where they're going to be, sitting in fire. Their punishment will be a painful doom. Chapter 3, verse 12. Say unto those who disbelieve, ye shall be overcome and gathered unto hell, an evil resting place. The all-merciful Allah, huh? Chapter 3, verse 85, and whoso seeketh as religion other than surrender, it will not be accepted from him, and he will be a loser in the hereafter. Chapter 3, verse 151, we shall cast terror into the hearts of those who disbelieve, because they ascribe unto Allah partners, for which no warrant hath been revealed. Their habitation will be in the fire, and hapless the abode of wrongdoers. And wrongdoers pretty much is anyone who doesn't believe or follow Allah. Chapter 32, verse 20, and as for those who do evil, their retreat is the fire. Wherever they desire to issue forth from thence, they are brought back hither. Unto them it is said, taste the torment of the fire, which he used to deny. So those who denied that there was a hell, those who denied the fire of Allah, they're going to be sitting in it for eternity. Now I could sit here for 3 hours and upload a 3-hour high-definition video just spouting off verses all fucking day to show how non-merciful this particular version of God is. This particular character is no more loving or kind or decent than the God that the Christians worship. But what I do find extremely sad and unfortunate that there's people on YouTube who want views so fucking bad that they're willing to stab other non-believers in the back just to pick up the fucking views, just to try to make themselves look like they're intelligent and voice themselves up by trying to make another non-believer look like they're stupid, like they don't know what the fuck the Muslim religion teaches. I do understand that a lot of non-believers out there used to be Christians, so you know more about the Christian faith. You know more about the Bible. You know some of the passages that show how tyrannical and monstrous the goddamn God of the Bible is. You don't know that much about the Qur'an. You haven't been involved with Muslims as much. Only in the last 10 years has the human race really paid any kind of attention to what the fucking Muslims are doing, besides the history of wars and destruction that we have learned about. And even if you choose not to read the Qur'an and educate yourself on what it actually says and how tyrannical this particular version of God is, Allah, all one has to do is really take a look at some of the goddamn behavior and some of the actions, the violence, the destruction that has been happening in all these countries that are covered in Sharia law. Just take a look at what's going on. If the religion is so of peace and it teaches goodness and all this kind of stuff, then why is it that every time you look into any country that has Sharia law all over it, or any religion for that matter, theocracy that seems to run rampant throughout that society, why is it that that goddamn country is so fucked up, so screwed up? People living in poverty, people walking into fucking villages and shooting them up. If the religion taught any kind of goodness or decency, one can only say either the Qur'an is dangerous and it teaches people to do violent things, or these folks are not educated enough to read their own Qur'an, which some moderate Muslims will try to claim. Oh, we don't, encourage killing and destruction and all that. But one would have to ask themselves, if the Muslims were to take over, where would the moderate Muslims be then? What would they be doing? Would they be sitting there still claiming that the Qur'an is not about violence, not about destruction, or would they be reaping the benefits of whatever the radicals and extremists gain in all this? Whether people believe that Pat Kendall is wrong or right about his views and his opinions on YouTube, the bottom line is some of you are getting very dramatic, some of you are getting very ridiculous. You're talking as though some particular YouTuber on YouTube, because of his views and opinions about Muslims, is somehow going to impact the world and cause people to want to go out and hurt Muslims, or Muslims are going to do this, or this person's going to do that. And it's fucking dumb. I've seen some of these video responses. It's completely ridiculous. The entire idea of America is to be able to say what you want to say and have your own opinion. Who the fuck are these people who sit there and say, well, people have their freedom of religion, they have the freedom to believe what they want, they have the freedom to say what they want, but at the same time you're sitting there telling other people that they don't have the freedom to criticize. They don't have the freedom to say, oh, I don't like this religion, I don't like the way it does things, I don't like their particular version of God that they claim to believe in. If you care so much about freedom, then it should be on both sides, not just one. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day.